Hi, welcome to F1 2020 ranked mode, today with a special race in Melbourne, Australia. So I'll be starting in pole position. Hope you enjoy. Very wet conditions, as you can see. With a pretty good start. One guy has a really good start, but I'm just thinking he has traction control on. Okay, so let's see. Already off the track in the first turn. And actually, as you can see, the track is still really wet because I'm actually the first one to drive on it, which is a disadvantage about having pole in the rain. You can just barely stay on the track. Okay, so I'm now getting attacked from the outside and I kind of ran him off track, but not really. Okay, so he hits me first, then I have to correct, and then I hit him again, so making him spin. So again, you know, a very unfortunate situation, obviously. Let's see that again at full speed. And it really looks like I purposely ran him off track, which I really didn't. And I actually get a warning for it, which it was kind of a complicated situation. So for once I'm not even gonna blame the system.
That's a decent start. Good job.
You know, very unfortunate for him, but that's what happens sometimes. Happens to everyone once in a while, so you know. Let's see if we can keep that lead throughout the whole race as we go into the ERS. Because once you are able to do full throttle, you just turn on that ERS for that extra horsepower. I think it's 160 horsepower, which is quite a lot, of course. Have to be extra careful in these slow corners because of that high torque. Short shifting in the third, a little bit of oversteer, but we are into the second lap with a 152. You can already see that a part of the track actually dries. So actually you can now see that the right part of the track is really wet and the left part is dry, and the guy behind me has seen that also, and I'm actually going on the wet part still, so I don't have a great exit here, and he's actually ahead right now. As you can see, I'm in P2, but now I am on the dry and he's on the wet, so let's see how that will end. And I can luckily defend my lead, which that was really close, but you know, a little bit of luck. But you know, I was just positioning myself on the dry line in the end. So, and now you can really see that dry line starting to appear, which is pretty fun. It's a nice feature of the game. So the battery charge actually remains pretty high, which, you know, if you're not using it that often, then that's not weird, but that's nice. For every straight you're on, you can just turn it on, really, and then right after you should turn it off. See the dry line appear on the straight as well. It's very interesting. Putting in a 144 with 2 purples and 1 green. And just a little bit of oversteer, but on that high speed it's, you know, really risky. Brake bias a little bit too high still, causing it to lock up. And my line here is much better than the last lap. And the guy behind actually closes up a little bit. Again in that same turn, but you know, I still am not too slow, luckily. Actually 96% still on battery charge. So I could have just turned it on, which I'm doing now. Turn it off immediately. It's so easy to to use it now. That's very nice about the game compared to last year. See that puddle of water there? And having the fastest lap, and already it's improved by someone. And again, oof. And he's really close now after that pretty huge moment. And again, I'm on the wet patch. I'm so stupid. But I get on the dry patch, you know, pretty much immediately, so that's nice. See how close he is. And when I was racing, I didn't even realize that there was a dry line and a wet line. I was too focused on driving. Yeah, this is my better part of the track, luckily.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Okay, immediately I did use it, just actually a second. Not very useful, but now I can turn it on again. Forgot even to turn it off. Ooh, wow. Luckily that ended well. And really, he's right on my tail, which is fun. Makes it a bit more exciting. Taking a little bit of grip. Right on that ERS. Once again, no DRS, of course, in these conditions.
Final lap of the race.
I wouldn't have had DRS anyway. The car behind would have. And forgetting to turn off ERS here, causing a pretty huge moment again, allowing him to catch up a little bit more. And again, I go in the wet patch. You know, I just couldn't really see it. I saw it in the video. It was much wetter on the right side. Now he actually has to put up with my spray, which is not visible in the mirror. It might make that harder for him, of course. And I'm not having that issue myself, which is nice. As he's now again really close in the final lap. But it's very hard to overtake in these conditions. With that final chicane here, really carefully, he's just really right behind me. But now I've pretty much won, yep. He actually ends up a second behind me, and that's my first race win in the game. And it's given me 2 great achievements from Steam. Very nice. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed.